So, one thing about me is because I have become one with myself, I move and I operate the way that I want to. What brings me peace? What brings me happiness? Like, I was not put on this world to manufacture numbers, manufacture an audience, manufacture a platform, manufacture a podcast. Like, that's just not what I was put on this earth to do. Because if I was, I would have already been doing that. And I'm just not. And I have a lot of things on the back end that go to great lengths to prevent me from doing so much. Like right now, I can't even upload to YouTube. I have to do it in shorts. And so because I move and operate after this last couple years, like I see the back end tactics that they do to prevent me. So I just no longer engage in them. I allow things to flow how they flow. What my forward trajectory, what my forward movement, God's got that. I'm not worried about that. All right. I don't look at numbers. I don't look at monetization. I enjoy working. I enjoy working in the public. I enjoy working at both the jobs that I do have. I've made amazing connections at both jobs. And I've learned so much about myself, about a lot of different things. But I like to move and operate in the experience of the day that I have. And I like to be a beacon of hope for people. I like to be a beacon of an example. And so I'm not here to, I don't want fame. It's just not something I've ever yearned for. I will never yearn for it. And I don't want to be in that said category. I can't be controlled. I cannot be manipulated. And I carry my own power within me based off the grace of God and moving and operate in what God calls me to do. And so often enough, we live in a world now that just creates all these said monologues, these said things to make people believe as if where they're at is not good enough. And it's like, I disagree with that. I wholeheartedly disagree with that because I believe where you're at in that moment is good enough for you in that moment. And there's always things to gain in that very moment, in that very experience, in that very season, whether you're living at your parents', whether you're, went through so many trials and tribulations and you keep drawing the small straw. Okay, that's perfect. Maybe you were designed just to draw the small straw. But also, how do you react and respond in that season drawing the small straw time after time? Do you move and operate in humility and humbleness and gratefulness and mercifulness in reference to knowing that it was designed for you to be in that said season? We so often enough get obsessed with money, material, clout, power, greed, status quo, glass houses, cars, like all this stuff. I just don't operate in that. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't like it. And so because I know that about myself, I choose not to. And you have to figure out what you like and what you choose to operate in. Everybody chooses things and operates in things differently. And if you choose to operate in those things, that's great. That's fine. But you have to ask yourself, what are you doing to achieve said goals? Because the choices you make to achieve said goals, it's what's going to land on your consciousness and make you feel good or not great. You know what you do. I know what I do. We all know what we do. God knows what we all do. And so it's very, very, very important. That's why I always land so much on my intentions. I like my peace. I like my chill. I like my music. I like my downtime. And I love my family. I love my family unconditionally. I really, really do. And I appreciate everything of my childhood. And I appreciate everything of my past. And I appreciate everything that has unraveled and is unraveling. I still love very much. And I love everybody in my past, particularly my ex. Threw that one out there. Because I know them so well. I really do. And I just don't mind it. By the grace of God, God has given me such a unique heart and such a unique perspective and such a unique vision for this world. And I just choose to operate the way that I do, and I move forward the way that I do. And I hope this video made sense, but yeah, you're never gonna catch me. A customer gave this to me at my department store. Like, I tell the young ladies that I work with, I love the department store that I work at. I love the coworkers that I work with. But do I like, corporate America? Not at all. I think it's wrong what they're doing. I think it's wrong. They're literally running sweatshops in the United States. They pay people to carry so many hats, nothing. They pay them money that they can't live off of. You can't pay your bills with it. You can't. They know that. They literally put us in a corner. I mean, a 50-year mortgage? Are you crapping me? That's the best you got? That's the best you got in your wheelhouse? Come on. Build a bank. Build a few of them. I can help you do that. I can help you do that. You billionaires and you trillionaires out there, build a bank. And you can still make money and offer low interest rates. It's a possibility. And furthermore, nonprofits out there. Build a nonprofit and actually do acts of service and acts of kindness. Pay it forward. And you can still make money. I can assure you of that. Put me in, coach. I can help you. Okay? I mean, it's just, but again, I know what I have stacked against me. I do indeed. And so I move and operate the way that I do. That helps me keep my peace. Because when you learn your opponents and you understand what you have stacked against you, you then learn to operate in what you can achieve and what is not achievable. And I hope this makes sense. I love you guys. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow.